Buildings are very static. Today's buildings are all around standardization. We spend 90% of our time indoors. We have these environments that really do not change or provide information or the conditions or the situations for their users. The spaces that we use right now don't evolve around the user's needs. So with my research, I try to focus on what we call responsive and adaptive built environments. So these built environments basically evolve around their users' needs, requirements, and preferences. So one of the projects that we recently started is how and if building attributes impact occupants' evacuation and shelter behavior during extreme events like fires, and it could be something related to terrorist attacks and such. We're talking about things like staggered doors, or we're talking about corridor width, corridor length. We're talking about how the space is organized, adjacencies of space, flow within the space, and some of the things that we bring into the design like barriers or limiting number of exits. How do all of these attributes impact people's behavior during emergencies is something we're focusing on. So we are interested in all kinds of built environments, and not necessarily only design, but also the construction stage as well. So the construction industry increasingly started to use automation and construction robotics. Unlike the manufacturing industry and some other industries, one difference that I find in our industry is we have various tasks, and those tasks require various levels of collaboration between the worker and the robot. When there needs to be a collaboration on a construction site, what kind of collaboration is required, and what type of collaboration also makes sense in terms of productivity and safety, and how we can build trust between the construction workers and the construction robots. So these are the things that we started investigating, which I'm excited about. So we are collaborating with a global engineering firm called Arup, and they have developed this IoT desks. We're in the process of building this desk here at USC, and we will be monitoring office users' thermal comfort, visual comfort, how they're using their appliances. We're modeling all of these and trying to sense, perceive, and reason around people's needs as well as what's happening within the built environment. So the desk ideally will observe the user and build a relationship with the user.
If I open the blinds for you to have natural light, would you please dim or turn off the artificial lights?
And through that relationship influence the user to be more productive, more comfortable, and more healthy. I strongly believe in the near future our buildings are going to be less static and more dynamic. I see walls that are movable, that provide different space configurations for different functions to take place, changing their lighting and thermal properties based on what's happening within the building, as well as buildings with persona, buildings that can build relationships with their users. One of the things that is really important for my research group is staying away from one size fits all. I'm more interested in moving away from that standardization towards personalization.